It's that time of year where a lot of garden centers and nurseries are going to have discounts on their flowers, their plants, their trees. And so I wanted to plant some red yarrow into my front yard. But right now it's the middle of summer, it's very hot, so it's not a good time to transplant these into the front yard. So what I had and did is I got a pot, and I'm gonna use this pot to temporarily hold that red yarrow in there until fall, when it's a better time to transplant. So I chose a pot that is probably about 3 times as big as the current pot that it's in, because I know that it will probably, grow a bit inside of the pot until fall. So I'm just going to temporarily hold it in there until I'm ready to transplant it into the front yard in the summer. So first, you want to add some dirt, and once you've added that dirt, make sure the dirt can drain well, and you need to have drainage holes on the bottom of your pot. And right now I'm just kind of pulling the dirt away, kind of seeing how much dirt I have to work with, and I am just squeezing the bottom of that pot that it's currently in, and I'm just gonna measure and see how big it is. And before that, I went ahead and kind of pulled the roots apart a little bit at the bottom, because they can get a little root bound inside of the containers that they were in before. And that's just going to help those roots spread out a bit more when they're growing inside that larger pot. And then I'm measuring to see how much dirt I actually need to pull away. And I'm just going to plant that right into the center of that pot. And then I went ahead and took my trowel and I dug in to the center and just put some dirt into the container it was in before, because I know that's how much dirt is going to be displaced when I plant that new plant into that bigger pot. And just go ahead and scoop that dirt out of there so that you make a really nice fit for your plant. Now that I've got the dirt dug out of there, about the same amount of dirt that will be displaced, I can go ahead and pull the remaining dirt back and situate that plant into the center. And I'm just kind of holding up the foliage so that I'm not going to get dirt on the foliage of that red yarrow, and just kind of moving that pot of dirt around just to fill in all the sides and really get that dirt leveled out. As you're bending it, don't bend it too much that you would hurt the plant, just enough so you can hold the foliage back, and then pack that dirt in around, making it level. Once you do that and you have everything leveled, the next thing that you're going to want to do is grab your watering can, because you want to soak the dirt and the roots well around. Don't pour the water right on top of the flowers, just pour the water in and around on the dirt, so you can just let the dirt settle in. And after that, you're gonna want to check on that plant daily. Make sure you give it some water. You can check and put your finger down into the soil to check if it needs water. You can check simply by putting your finger into the dirt. If the dirt is dry up to your knuckle, then you need to water. If it is wet up to your knuckle, then you are fine. So there it is, all planted and in its pot, and just maintain it and water it until you're ready to transplant in the fall. And then there'll be some new steps you need to take in the fall in order to transplant it out into your garden beds. So if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and happy gardening.